Hello, hello.
I've got to find... There's one of them.
Ah, get close. Kill him!
We just need one. Get this one and then one more.
So, as you said, we should probably finish this game, this stream, shouldn't we?
Oh, defo, yeah.
We're like 11%. Hopefully you don't die a stupid amount to the final boss.
Right, let's find that last...
Death number 1.
Oh no, don't put me back up here, it takes me ages to get back down!
Death number... I thought you died there. Hello, Elliot. How are we doing? Hello, Reese. He's already died once. So we've got that. The countdown. The count commences.
Oh, by the way, Ren, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you very much.
Over the weekend.
Tom. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really, really proud.
You won the Magic the Gathering event in... Where was it?
It was Just Play Games. It was a regional championship qualifier. Starting off strong, yeah. Starting as we mean to go onwards.
So you qualify now for the regional championships in Naples?
I have indeed, at the end of May.
Are you going to take part in that?
I think I am going to. It's going to cost a fucking arm and a leg because hotels plus flight plus plus food and living costs.
Yeah, but Claire's not going to let you out of giving her a trip to Italy.
I don't think she will be coming necessarily. So we've actually got a holiday booked at the end of April, and this was before I realised or even considered the possibility that I might win.
To be fair, Ren, I'm not booking my trip to Hawaii yet because I've not qualified for the Pokemon World Championship.
Yeah, valid. Sorry, I'm just going to go through comments on this. Tom, I'm sorry to hear about your interview. Death number 2. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that didn't go to plan. You'll find something eventually, man. But yeah, so I'm really, really proud.
What deck did you use in the end?
Bant Toxic. So I used poison. Yep, I used poison to kill my opponents.
You are a scumbag.
Yes.
I only use one Pokemon team that uses poison to kill enemies.
I did. So the deck basically is built to beat up on the most popular, most prominent deck in the meta. It's also one of the cheaper decks in the meta to build. So I came across that matchup 3 times, which is like, it's something like 95% in my favour. My record, I went 3-1, by which point I was guaranteed to be in the top 4, so I decided to draw with my opponent. My one loss actually was to the deck that I'm heavily favoured against. So. Yeah. Yes, it's so good, isn't it, Tom?
So, okay, do you mind ask on that one?
Go ahead.
Actually, do they allow you to wear like sponsorship shirts in those events, the regionals and events like that?
Yeah. So
you wear an Axia shirt when you go to the event.
Yeah, you have to pay me though.
I already pay you.
Pay me more. There were a few people wearing like team shirts, for example. Some of the players there have like.
Oh yeah, that's similar to what happens in Pokemon because I remember I watched a video of Guy who called Wolfie.
Yeah.
And he qualified to the World Championships.
Yeah.
And he sort of like did a video on how he got there and what he did when he was out there.
Oh, cool. Definitely through.
But what he did...
That's a possibility.
But what I found interesting is because of the position they were put in at the start of that championship,
yeah,
they had to design their team when they arrived in Japan.
Oh shit!
Because what happened is, think of it this way, Ren. Imagine you're going to the regionals.
Yeah.
You sort of have your deck planned.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it's a Magic the Gathering to say what situation he was in. You go to the thing, you're all ready.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're adding, surprise, just before the regionals, we're adding the new set to standard. and we're going to do the pre-release like a week before the regional. You've only got like a week to learn the new meta.
Jesus.
That's basically what happened to everyone competing in the World Championships last year.
Did they have notice that this was going to happen?
Yeah, not until like the last regional tournament before the World Championships was done. That's when they were told the meta's going to change just before we do that. So everything you plan, which is weird for the Pokemon World Championships because normally they have it National Dex the first year.
Yeah.
Regional Dex the first year, National Dex year 2 onwards.
Yes. Yes. Everyone was scrambling to get stuff.
So everyone was scrambling, and so they didn't have a team planned out until. Most people actually did not have a team planned out until they got out to Japan.
Fucking hell. Yes, luckily I had preparation, so there was no issue like that one.
So,
so I'm just gonna...
Oh, fuck, I didn't realise there was a ledge there.
Number 5?
I need to figure out where this last scout fly is. Like, we're so close to the platinum Ren. I could smell it!
Tom, I'm going to be doing Baldur's Gate 3 online with Matty and Chris on Saturday, so I can't do Magic, unfortunately.
Ooh, that's going to be good.
It certainly will be. So I can't do... I don't think I can do Magic on that day.
Yeah, I'm playing Pokemon in Birmingham on Saturday.
Travelling down?
Yeah, Joe and Sav are giving me a lift.
Are you... will you be staying overnight, or is this just like...
No. Just it's a Premier Challenge, so championship points are up for grab, but...
Cool.
It's just... And I'm going back and forth on on which team I'm going to bring.
Yes, okay.
I've got like 3 teams I'm choosing between at the minute.
Yeah.
2 of them involve my new favourite Pokemon in Regulation F.
Okay, which is?
Raging Bolt. You know, Giraffe Raikou.
Oh, yes, cool. Oh, I thought you didn't like him.
Oh, no, really like him.
Oh, cool.
I usually like to have an electric Pokemon on my team because electric is my favourite Pokemon type. What's, if you had... Actually, there's one. But,
Sorry, just Tom, if you come up with any other dates, let us know. And Cal, I'm sure you'd also be in for doing magic stuff at some point.
At some point, yeah, defo.
Hello, Tom.
What's up with Coach Chuckle?
Welcome, Chuckle.
Where is this fucking scout fly? I'm looking for one scout fly. It's the one thing that's holding me off.
I have no clue.
Alright, if I die in this area now, I'm looking up a guide.
Okay, fellas. Why did you do that? Why did you jump? Oh, you lucky cunt.
Not luck, skill, I think.
Sure. So, yes.
I said I think.
That's a rarity. So, yes, I think I will be going to... Elliot, presumably you would be invited also. I just say Cal because he's here.
Actually, on that note, where would this sort of thing be happening?
Probably Liverpool.
Oh, right, you mean like that. So, right, I see. Come on, there's a scout fly here. No, there's not!
So, yes, I'm going to look into travel information at the end of the... Oh, you cunt. 7. That's number 7. Travel stuff at the end of this week.
Lift. My bad.
But yeah, it's looking...
there's a cell.
Flights on their own are looking like about 300 quid, annoyingly. Also, I've booked my flights for Vakken now. So, for me to go a day earlier, like I'd have to stay a night overnight in Hamburg somewhere.
Yeah.
It was about 50 odd quid cheaper for the flight. Plus, it's a direct flight and I don't have to make a change. And it's the same.
Let me guess, EasyJet?
Lufthansa, I think.
Sorry, Lufthansa, where are you flying out from?
Manchester. Anyone is
free to fuck off! Now Lufthansa decides they want to fly out of Manchester again!
I think I'll double check. Have you booked yours yet? Oh no, you're
Joe, me, Elliot and Joe are driving. We don't know if we're picking up Andy on the way.
Oh no, sorry, Eurowings.
Oh yeah, they're the ones that we went with before who gave us a flight that didn't exist.
Oh, yeah, understandable. Yeah, to Naples it's looking about 300 quid for the return flight.
By the way, you have to have a pizza while you're there.
Obviously.
It's the birthplace of pizza.
I think that's all I'm going to eat. Subsequently, Yeah, I also need to look at hotels. Don't know how much that's going to cost,
Yeah.
but for a few nights.
Put it this way, I think this is the only... Despite the fact Liverpool's 2 weeks away, I think this is the only time one of us is going to be congratulated on winning a tournament.
You never know. How are we sorting out hotels for the night before we reach the site, by the way?
I think in our case it's going to be... Well, it depends on what Andy wants to do. But it's stop in Amsterdam, so it's less of an arduous drive for everyone.
Yeah. Wherever you decide to stay in Hamburg, I'll book with you guys.
But no, the plan we have at the minute is we're gonna stay in Amsterdam the night before the festival. Everyone's going to site.
Even old New York.
Drive there.
Yeah.
This is the plan so far.
Oh wait, you're gonna drive up through Germany the day of. On the Tuesday.
Pick up you slash Andy if we're doing that from Hamburg.
Yeah.
And then drive to the festival site from there.
Okie doke.
And then of course on the way back drop you slash Andy off at the airport, unless Andy wants to be in the car with us.
Yes.
But knowing him, I think he'll say, do you know what, I'll take the flight.
Are you getting the boat over?
No, we've got an amphibious car.
No, are you getting the ferry, you know what I mean, on the boat, or you're not taking the Eurostar?
Joe prefers the ferry to the Eurostar, so we're going to take that route.
Valid.
Though I am going to say, we have 2 rules now when we're taking a ferry, which is Joe, when we're boarding, has to play Bismarck by Sabaton.
Correct.
And we have to say, right, last time we got on a ferry, someone got arrested for an unspeakable crime a week afterwards. Can we promise that's not going to happen this time?
Yeah. I think that should...
I should point out, that's a censored version for this stream.
Yeah. Let's... we shan't speak of it no more.
That's a censored version for this stream.
Yeah.
Where is this... Right, as soon as I get to somewhere more stable, I'm looking up on a guide.
Sure. Also, very fun information. Oh, well, actually, okay, two cool pieces of information. Number 1...
There it is!
Hey! Well done. That was random.
Totally buzzed out! Woohoo! That's all the scout flies! That's all the power cells! We got 1 trophy left.
Well done, Balvin.
1. How come it's saying only 91% of trophies? Hang on a sec, let me check that out.
There might be 2 for...
Yeah, I've only got to beat the final boss then.
Hell yeah.
Right, let's get back up there again. Bren?
Yes.
Do you remember the pain of last week of me trying to get up here?
Yes, sadly.
We're doing it again!
Oh god, okay. Well, I do anticipate a certain level of suffering each stream. So first, important piece of information. I'm moving house again.
Oh, for God's sake. Pick somewhere and stick with it!
We likely will be staying in this place for a while at least.
So, you went from Kirby to Morton...
to Wallasey, and then we're moving down the road to New Brighton.
There's nothing in New Brighton.
Have you been? I haven't been there recently, to be fair, Cal. It's, the other back in question, and are we going to the site the day of the festival or the day before?
Day before the proper music starts.
So Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Okay.
Pretty much. I think that's the plan, unless anyone else says because it fits in with you when you want to go up there.
Yes.
So, if you want to squeeze in the car with me and with the 3 of us,
it would be
4 of us, I should say, because Andy's getting a lift.
It would be helpful to get a lift. Although then again, the Americans might be are likely to be going.
Actually, Tom, if I'm honest, I'm saying a snizzy Tom. If I'm honest, Tom, to answer your question, I'm actually cacking it.
You'll be good, man. Why are you worried?
Because I keep respecking my Raging Bolt. I'm never happy with any of my builds, and I'm just not. I'm constantly going back and forth on it, and I'm stressing out because I really kind of want a Raging Bolt to be on my team.
Absolutely want to get there the day before the festival. I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, you won't.
The plan that we have at the minute, Elliot, suggests we should get there with loads of time to spare.
Cool. Of this spare. Bring wellies this time, Elliot. I think I'm going to bring some.
Yeah, one thing is that year tested how good my waterproof is, and oh my god, that is a good waterproof.
Damn. Yeah, I think I just had like a cagoule on.
Do you remember that one I showed you, the green one?
Yes.
I never felt any rain when I was wearing it.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, I can now do a rainy Vulcan.
Yes.
Right, so let me double check everything before we go in here.
Yep.
All the precursor orbs.
Yep.
All the power cells.
Beautiful.
All the scout flies.
Wonderful. You're all good, Bolvin. You've got this.
Hang on, let me check something. Let me just double check the trophies, see what trophies we're missing, because there's 2 trophies left to get.
Okay.
Hang on. Here we are.
Tom says you've got this, Cal.
View all trophies. Hang on, sorry, it's going to be so there's a platinum. There's the one for beating the final boss. Hang on. Yeah, that makes sense. 30, 38, and then you automatically get number 39, which is the plat.
Cool.
So it's just beat the final boss, and then we get the platinum.
Beautiful.
Can I... Tom, if you don't mind, I know people are really sick about me talking about competitive Pokemon, but... Tom, what EV set have you picked your EV set for Raging Bolt? Because I really have been hearing so many back and forths, and I'm taking every single option into account.
Why don't you test each of them and see?
I am doing that on Pokemon Showdown at the minute.
Oh.
And the one I'm finding is the Smoogan build is the one that I'm having the most success with.
Stick with that then.
But at the same time, there's not really that much in them. All I can say is, the guy who won... I tried the one who won the regional in...
Hell yeah, Weevil Boss!
I tried the one from the guy who won Portland. How did he win that tournament with it?
Good luck.
I'm certain he's very good with his game and he figured it out, but I wasn't able to figure it out.
In fairness, like, a lot of it is... Death number 9!
Of all the ways to die, of all the places. Oh my god, the frame rate's taking such a hit here.
So a lot of like tournament play is. I'm 100%. I have no idea as to EV sets unless it goes for you and let me know. A massive part of tournament success is just luck, frankly. I mean, I know for a fact I got very, very lucky with a lot of my matchups. It's human error as well. You know, sometimes you might not make the correct choice, but also your opponent might not. Do you want to? Maybe you should aim at the head.
Would you quit with the head slicing thing?
There you go.
Whoops.
Ooh. So, other cool thing to mention. Also, I don't think the Pokemon can also all come down to a random.
That's what got me into top 4.
A random crit.
That's what got me into top 4.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Sometimes it's like that. Oh shit.
I thought that was a stand to get away from that.
Death number 10.
So,
so the other cool information, we've got a load of spoilers for the new for the new Murders at Karlov Manor set. So we know that clues are making a return. They have a poison anti-trick room strategy that 100% relies on human fault. All but one of them thought it was genius. Who was the one who didn't? Why did they not?
well, look, if you're going to do a trick room team at this point, it's got to be Farigiraf.
Do you want to shoot it? Oh, let's see. That's fine.
Farigiraf, because Farigiraf has an ability that stops priority moves from happening, so extreme speed and all that lot don't work.
Okay.
So you're forced to live with the trick room.
Yeah. Trick room sounds like one of the more important things for the meta.
Put it this way, it used to be Tailwind, it's now Trick Room, this meta.
Yeah.
But I kind of also want to get Entei to work, because Reese has been helping me out telling me this is one of his favourite legendaries, so I really want to get Entei to work. I've got Entei to work now, as it turns out, it's just it needs an Assault Vest or it's useless.
Yeah.
I tried it with Citrus Berry, did not work out.
So one of the new mechanics, I say new mechanics, Cal. You know Morph?
Yeah.
pay 3 mana, play a creature as a face down. There is a new mechanic called Disguise, which is exactly the same. You pay 3 mana for a 2/2 creature, except it has Ward 2. So if effectively...
Oh, I see. So the Dark Eco... So the platform's now... the platform now basically is going to be...
widen each time. Yeah, so you got less space to manoeuvre. What's that? Oh, damn. Okay. We Hades now, boys. Shoot that. Oh, fuck. Come on, get out of the way here, Cal. Oh, shit.
Don't take me to actually start the fight, you bastard!
Oh, God! Might be here a while, folks. Step number 11, I think. So, another new another new enchantment type is called Case. So,
the case is afoot!
yes. So, for an example, there's one which is blue mana for an enchantment, Case. When it enters the battlefield, create a clue. In order to solve the case, you have to have 3 artifacts. Elemental 8 is coming on the 28th of January. Can you live stream for the next show?
We don't know what the plan is for the next stream at the minute.
We were thinking about God of War DLC, but I'd be happy to do like... when is that relative to today? It would be 2 streams from now.
Elliot really wants us to do Alan Wake 2.
Okay, I shouldn't play that. But what if we do...
You essentially prefer me playing anyway, don't you?
Yeah, to be honest, like... I mean, what if we do God of War DLC, and then once we finish that, we do a little bit of Tekken 8, then we do...
I'm so glad I really rushed through the DLC.
Yeah.
When because there's only one save file out, so I knew as soon as you wanted to do it, for stream, it was a case of...
You wanted to run through it?
It was a case... Well, I had to delete... I'm going to have to delete my save file to do it.
Ah, okay. Oh, yes, so let me tell you about this.
2... Okay, so it doesn't... I don't have to wait. I have to just jump at any moment and it works.
So, in order to solve a case, like, they each have, like, a way of solving them. So this one, blue mana, enter the battlefield, investigate to get a clue.
No, we're not going to do it for the...
So in order to solve the case, you need 3 artifacts. Then, once you've solved the case, you can pay some mana to get another ability. I think in this instance, it turns one of your artifacts into like a 4/4 creature or flying. So like each of them seem to have like a trigger when you play them, which is useful, or like a static ability, a way of completing them effectively, and then a benefit that you get from completing them. So it's like a mini game, deck building mini game, which should be exciting.
Ego won't protect you.
Yes, quite a few actually, Elliot. What are your favourite colour combinations? Also, very annoyingly,
Gruel.
actually none that I've seen so far.
Bastards! I don't need a strategy, I just need to smash things!
Annoyingly also, they've revealed who did the murders, and the set hasn't even come out yet, and the story also hasn't finished being revealed. I don't get why they would do that. They've said straight up, this person...
Oh god, they've done DC Comics in the 90s.
Explain.
Well, in the 90s, DC were doing an event called Armageddon... DC were doing an event called Armageddon 2001.
Yeah.
I know, very glory hammering like the yearing choice.
Indeed.
But, see you tomorrow, Mark.
There is at least one new Orzhov commander, Elliot.
So, basically, they were doing an event where one of the heroes was going to turn out to be a villain.
Okay.
Called Monarch. In the future, they would become a villain, and they're traveling. And another hero is traveling through time to stop Monarch from ever happening.
Yeah.
Really hard because the camera's not suited for this sequence.
No.
Fuck my life.
It is difficult. That's
I can't, because you got to sort of concentrate on that, and then you haven't got enough time to fire at the eyeball. Yeah, this is not a well-designed boss.
Yeah, you're fighting against the camera more than the boss. It seems.
Yeah, that is definitely what's happening. I'm so trying to get the camera to work, and it's just not working. But yeah, so basically that was the plot line of it. It's only actually 2 issues long, the event itself. It's more to do with the tie-ins, where Rainmaker, who's the hero from the future, would travel back in time to see who the hero is.
Yeah.
Which hero is going to be. Which is weird, because he tests Superman 3 times, because Superman had 3 books out at the time. So Superman should have been like, you've done this 3 times already. That was Linkara's joke in that one. It also happened with Batman as well, because he had to do Detective Comics and normal Batman books. But anyway, so it leaked out somehow it got leaked out that Captain Atom was going to be the identity of Monarch.
Right.
And they were kind of doing hints at it. Problem is, they didn't really want to. They really wanted to keep the surprise going. So the fact it leaked out meant, well, what are we going to do here? So what they did was, they changed the whole thing to a plotline that made no sense. Now Hawk from Hawk and Dove was the identity of Monarch.
Is this like how in Game of Thrones they chose a character purely for the surprise factor?
Yeah, pretty much.
Rather than like making sense narratively.
Yeah, it's a bit of that.
Like, you know, because they basically just rewrote it on the fly without thinking actually why this might make sense or not. You know, in picking someone that didn't fit the reveal. So, what did we use?
Okay, got another stage of it down.
Oh, so this is another example of a case. So, so this is case of pilfered proof. Whenever a detective enters the battlefield under your control, and whenever a detective you control is turned face up...
How many Sherlock ults are we going to get now?
Loads. Put a +1 +1. In order to solve this case, you need to control 3 or more detectives. So once you've solved it, if one or more tokens would be created under your control, put those tokens plus a clue token are created instead. So effectively, if you're making like more clues or more creatures, tokens, then you get extra clues as well.
Shit.
This is further than you got before, isn't it?
Yeah.
You might want to shoot the gun actually.
I think it's still the eyeball.
Just try and...
Take them out!
Oh, get out. Ah.
Take them out!
Okay, I think you're right. I think it is the gun.
Yeah, so there's another, like, not an alternate cost, but it's a keyword called collect evidence. So certain cards have like line of text collect evidence 3, which means you can exile cards from your graveyard up to the mana value of 3.
Gun dealt with.
Is it still going?
Oh, for God's sake, give up already!
Right, somehow. Maybe if he'd stop giving you yellow eco, you might be able to win. So it might be a creature that says, like, when it enters the battlefield, collect evidence 3. If you do, get an additional effect.
Or it might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy, save the world. Choices. Okay, fine. We'll save the world, but do it quickly before I change my mind.
Dick.
Thank you, Daxter.
Right, what am I supposed to do here?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. That one.
Oh shit.
Whatever that is. Invincible Jack, it looks like.
I'm going Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan!
Hadouken! See ya.
That was easy.
Okay. Very nice.
And there's the plat!
Well done, Cal. Very nice. And now you get a funky little dance for the end. 5th place here.
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it takes to be heroes.
But Daxter,
Now we can't change you back.
Don't worry about me, baby. You
Yeah, I
know
wasn't
what
expecting
they
such a
say.
quick finish. I was expecting you to struggle a lot more.
Come in small packages.
That was easy. He died 11 times.
You have an incredible talent for channeling eco. Samos, you may have been right about this one after all.
And Kira,
Surprised you
without
called one
your
on this
help
stream.
and ingenuity, none of this would have been possible. Perhaps we've found another sage now that Gaul and Maya are lost.
Oh, you absolutely
Yes, Gaul
sycophantic
and Maya.
critics.
The Dark Eco probably destroyed them. Probably.
Ah, who cares? Bring 'em on! We can take 'em again, right, Jack? I said, right, Jack?
Hold on, I'm going to go find a voice actor for the next game.
Yeah.
Put it on ice, big guy.
Is that how it ends?
Yeah. Well, the story's a little more important.
Yeah.
No, it's the fucking. It's not the sycophantic critics chat. I've just got a glimpse of the review scores for Last of Us Part 2 Remastered.
Wait, what? Last of Us Part 2 remake? Oh yes, you mentioned about this.
Yeah, it's got 92 on Metacritic.
Oof.
Fuck right off. You can't look at that story and say it's a 92.
Subjective.
Even so, and even if it, and I can't believe you'd look at that and say all these changes amount to a £70 game.
Yeah, I would disagree. No, I would disagree with the price point.
Well, you do get an upgrade. It's like 10 or 20 quid if you want to upgrade it from the PS4 to PS5 version. So it would cost me.
I guess it depends when you bought the original game. Fan base is full of sheep. Factual by whose standards?
Okay, what do you reckon? Should we do some Jackbox?
Yes, I'm up for Jackbox.
For now.
Let me just read.
Oh,
this.
hang on.
Oh,
Post-credit scene.
nice.
Holy yakko! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
We're heroes, remember? We have
Back
100
jokes.
power cells.
Basically, because I did it, I get the the secret ending.
Yeah. That's very satisfying to watch.
Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
By the precursors.
Do we get to see what it is?
In the next game.
What the fuck? But Calvin, that game has gay people in it and is made by human sphincter Neil Druckmann, meaning that if you don't like it, you're homophobic, right? Okay.
Yeah, I have seen that take online by a couple of people.
Okay, well, they're idiots, and you can safely disregard them.
Yeah, no. It.
Jak and Daxter!
The problem I have with Last of Us Part 2 is the ending. That's really.
Let's go and play Jackbox.
Yeah. Hang on. Come back in a minute. We're just setting up the new stream.